everyone, today I will representation about my final presentation. My topic is Global Partnership for Education of the Human Rights. Okay, I will to introduce myself first. My name is Kewalin Intharit, and let's move on to introduction of the human rights. I will to explain the presentations will revolve around the history of AI is current issue as that of course in the organization. You will realize about these organizations with regard to the job in the objects and connection that they have in the area of international relationship. It is annually we will exactly want to have to the conversation about oxygen. What's more, search for thing is that can be the improve or improvements underdeveloped country. Education in the still is program and equal education is, for example, in the some countries women cannot to be the educate the problem for of the poverty and social disadvantage is still in the likely in the every country. Okay, right now I going to talk about specific issue area I highlight to the human right in education, and let's move on. I will to talk about the history of the Global Partner of Education or TEP is a postdoctoral partner and founding to the platform is that the aim to the strengthen education system for development of the country in the order or dramatical increase in that number of the children who are in school are learning. CEP is bring together developing country, donor, international organization, civil society, teacher, organization that the private sector of the foundation is that the global partner of education is only global found in solely indicate to the education in development country is launched in 2002 is that the global partner of education was originally known is that education for fast tech intensive is what the launching is acting proceed to is develop goal of the universal price indication is by 2015. And in 2013, Alink it joined the chief exclusive offer and Julian and Drew former is Artelius Premier President was appointment is charge of the TEP board. She lead of the successful second of the TEP result for 2015 and 2018 is bring to the 28.5 million US billion in the new communication from the developed country. Dino partner at Kewalin is the 2006 Rihanna is become to GDP first global ambassador. In this role, Rihanna is have the England world is leader of polymarket to boost is their support to the global education, and education is grow up through the GPE is seen to the Impatient GEP is have grown from the painting is with 7 developing countries in 2002 to close to the 7 countries in 2019. GEP is last global foreign solely it declined to the transforming indication is low income country and unique multi-stockholder partner. We work to deliver a quality education so that every girl and boy can have and hope, opportunity and accuracy. This slide I will mention about the function. I have to the three links. First of all, a quality indication for the every child, and second, the promotion of to the Mobisa partner and interment is that the transform education system in the lower income country, leaving no one behind, and lastly to the equality accent to learning outcome and gender equality is through the equitable, inclusive and receptive education system fit for the 2021 century. Let's move on to this slide. This slide I will explain to the what is the leadership, the internal scenario of the global partner of education. Header is by the acting Secretary General and conspiring senior director and representative of the eminently international internations. Entry in the senior director oversee the director of the IS program and prevent to the strategic is direction, operational, manage and direct support to the sanitary staff and volunteers at the collective that the team supports and acting to the Secretary General in the her over responsibility for the organization's global strategy. The team work closely is with the director of the rule of law and promotion of the human rights and every closely related to education, young and root of the law issue is direct is bearing in on the building and next the generation that will start up for the human rights. This slide I will to talk about how is IO linked to the arena international relation world is politics. In the first one, political factor is country is law work this fairly depends on the risk organized intervention is called its conflict and creates a man to the kind for the people. And the second, social culture factor each country is have to the different belief and regardless of the belief and culture this is matter extremely decline. And lastly, legal factor law of the different country is the offered in the country where is the very unlikely that the organizer will intervene. This slide I will to talk about what is the IO relationship with the state actors, the global partner of the education affirm to the commitment to the work with the partner to meet the education needs in Afghanistan in the message daily at a higher level to the pending events on the support the humanitarian report in the Afghanistan today. Acting GEP CEO is deeply is concerned for the future of the millions of the child who extend education is have been cut off due to conflicts. The star extra COVID-19 and economy decline up to the 3,000 million US in GEP is found up unable to support education for the children in the Afghanistan in the next 3 years. CDP stand ready to support the prevention activity within in the country. Humanitarian report is planned and recently approved Afghanistan education sector transformation is framework is how is not also explained to the group is concerned. At last week announcement is by the Taliban. The secondary school goal is put to not a woe to the start economy years that the decision put the million of the goal at the risk of it never gaining to the skill they need to the deserve and live a real life is the politicians serving to the education system from the covering and Safeguarding into right indication of Afghanistan children's goal is must be the employee of the partner or we risk into the lot in generations. You can see in the picture is no have the girl in the classrooms and you see the girl is near to the wall or lost opportunity to the study. That's why I will to give you an example for the Afghanistan for this topic. This slide I will explain you how SIA is important. Okay, so in impact assignment is about it actually is very seeing changing is about the probability interval of the possible social effect to the proposed advancement and degree of term of these impacts. But on the other hand, is about the secondly more SIA is covered is more noteworthy funniness in how its effect of the agreed change other developments is along its gate to the network avoiding the issue is that the influence them in straightforwardly or the around about the way SIA is given to the index around the results that the change is bring from an individual social and social viewpoint is while working with the situation produce or oversee or improve its deep impact. This slide I will mention about what the link exists between the IO and ISA. Building the trust is decreasing structure is working with the individual from the one side of the planet to the other with the political issue can cause a connection and misconception inside is that the actually nation which the SI can help is calling is protect its strategy to address its negative social effect is while improving its positive ones. It's not in the least is that this is a come out in the more through its undealing is and or the more opportune evaluation percent is however is unlikely country is passed between its party with the leasing debate and structure. This slide I will mention to the prescriptions. I show the prescription because the global partnership of for education it may help some countries that not precise indication for the signing or donating to those countries may not be as effectively as the store with that the hand and not it with the whole stuff. Is their belief and culture is what is really difficult to change and the president of each country is with we will see is many country wills may organize to help is but indication remain that the same. Indeed, COVID-19 situation even worse. In Thailand is the one country is where there are many under indication children. This is all my presentation for today. Thank you for your pay attention.